Welcome back to Poison Pose. Today we are going to learn the story The Envious Neighbor. This is part 2 of the story. If you have not watched part 1, don't forget to click on the link which is given in the description. Click the link, watch part 1 and then come back to part 2 so that you will have the continuity of the story. Now let's get into part 2 of The Envious Neighbor. One night the dog appeared to him again in a dream and told him what had happened, adding that if he would take the ashes of the burnt mortar and sprinkle them on withered trees, and the trees would revive and suddenly put out flowers. After saying this, the dream vanished, and the old man who heard of the first time of the loss of his motor, ran out weeping to the neighbor's house and begged them at any rate to give him back the ashes of his treasure. Now there was another dream, and the same dog appeared in the dream. And in this dream, the dog said that the motor what he gave, lent it to the wicked old people, has been broken and it is burnt. So he told the old man to get that burnt ashes and sprinkle the ashes on the withered trees. Withered means dry and die. The old withered trees which are almost dry and it is all died. So when he sprinkled the ashes of the burnt mortar on these trees, the trees would sprout and it will put flowers on it. After saying this, the dream vanished. Now, hearing to the loss of the motor for the first time, he started to weep and he ran out to his neighbor's house and he begged them to give him at least the ashes of the burnt motor. He said that he would pay any rate for that treasure. Having obtained it, he returned home and made a trial of their virtues upon a withered cherry tree, which, upon being touched by the ashes, immediately began to sprout and blossom. When he saw this wonderful effect, he put the ashes into a basket and went about the country announcing himself as an old man who had the power of bringing dead trees to life again. Now he got those ashes of his burnt mortar and he returned home. When he returned, he wanted to have a trial first. So he made a trial of their virtues upon a withered cherry tree. Virtues means good quality. Now he wanted to try that for the first time on a withered cherry tree which was at home. So when he tried that on the cherry tree, the cherry tree which was touched by these ashes immediately started to sprout and blossom. Sprout means it start producing new leaves. It gave new leaves, and blossom means to produce flowers. It started to produce new leaves and gave flowers, and it looked very beautiful. When he saw this, he was very happy and he put all the ashes in the basket and he went all around to the country and he announced himself as an old man who had the power of bringing dead trees back to life. And he started to announce this everywhere around the country. A certain prince, hearing of this and thinking a mighty strange thing, sent for the old fellow, who showed his power by causing all the withered plum and cherry tree to shoot out and put forth flowers. So the prince gave him a rich reward of pieces of silk and cloth and other presents and sent him home rejoicing. Now, hearing about this beautiful news, the prince of a country, he sent for the old fellow. The old fellow was called, and when the old fellow came to meet the prince wanted to blossom all the sprout and blossom all the withered plum and cherry trees all around his country. And when the old man sprinkled the ashes everywhere on the withered trees, all the plum and cherry trees which were died already started to blossom and it gave flowers. So, looking at this beauty, the prince rewarded him with silk and cloth and other presents and sent him home rejoicing. He went home happily. As soon as the neighbors heard of this, they collected all the ashes that remained. And having put them in a basket, the wicked old man went out into the castle town and gave out that he was the old man who had the power of reviving dead trees and causing them to flower. He had not to wait long before he was called into the prince's palace in order to exhibit his power. Now, this wicked old couple, they came to know about the magic of the ashes, so they went and they took the remaining ashes which the good old fellow had. They took that, put all their things in the basket, and he went to the castle town, and he started to announcing everybody that he is the old man who has the power of reviving the dead trees to blossom. And this news went to the prince, and prince called this wicked old fellow also. He was ordered to blossom the dead trees. But when he climbed up into a withered tree and began to scatter the ashes, not a bud of flower appeared, but the ashes all flew into the prince's eyes and mouth, blinding and choking him. When the prince's retainers saw this, they seized the old man and beat him almost to death, so that he crawled off home in a very sorry plight. When he and his wife found out what a trap they had fallen into, they scolded themselves. Now, what happened? He was ordered by the prince to blossom all the withered trees. So, when he tried to do that, he climbed up on a withered tree and started to scatter all the ashes everywhere. But nothing happened. It was just the same old withered tree. Instead, what happened? The ashes that he scattered, flew into the prince's eyes and his mouth, and he couldn't see. He was choking because the ashes went inside his mouth. When the prince retainers, that is the people in the palace, when they saw that, they started to seize the old man and they beat him to death. He was not able to walk. When he was returning back home, he was not even able to walk. He crawled and went home with a sorry plight. Plight means a bad situation. With such a bad situation, he came back home. When he came back home and he was talking to his wife, both of them realized what a trap they were being in, and they scolded themselves for being so bad. The good old man and woman, as soon as they heard of their neighbor's distress, sent for them, and after reproving them for their greed and cruelty, gave them a share of their own riches, which by repeated strokes of luck had now increased into a goodly sum. So the wicked old people mended their ways and led good and virtuous life ever after. Now, hearing about the distress that the wicked neighbors have been underwent, the good people, the good old couple wanted to call them home. They called them home. They brought them, gave them all the riches they had. They shared their riches. They were good enough inside their heart to share the riches whatever they had with, because of the dog and the cherry tree, and also and the pine tree, and also the ashes of the pine tree. So with this, the wicked people, they mended their ways and they led a good and virtuous life ever after. They became good. They were no more wicked after that. All of them lived happily ever after. This is the end of the story. Thank you for watching Poison Pose. Let us meet once again in another video. Until then, stay safe, stay happy. Bye bye.